And welcome back to another awesome episode of The Careful Boys, featuring Jesus.
Yeah, baby. Oh my God, fuck you.
Oh, you're on a Sibian.
Sorry, man. Sorry, dude. Shit. Sorry, man. This is a family show, man. That girl was fucking.
Oh my God, fuck you.
Sorry, dude. It's just, anyways, what was that?
Thank you for having me. Hell yeah.
Speaking of families, aren't you starting one?
Yes, dude. I'm a brand new daddy, dude. So everybody call me daddy.
Do that again.
Oh my God.
Boy,
I gotta change all that, dude. I'm a fucking brand new daddy.
you got a boy or girl?
You got a boy, man. Uh-oh.
Hell yeah, baby.
This motherfucker was, I was like, salute that son bitch right there.
Did you have a say in the name?
Huh?
Did you have a say in the name, or was it just like my lady do all that?
What do you mean?
Who named it?
Yeah, who named it? Oh, dude. That was a big one for me, because, like, my fucking Mexican family was like, oh, you gotta be Jesus. You're a junior. Because I'm a junior. Yeah, like, it's Jesus.
So was it a junior?
You gotta pass it down, huh?
So I'm a junior, so I was gonna give him Jesus too.
So he'd be like Jesus the second?
The third.
The third. Yeah.
To go whoops.
The way math works. No, but yeah, so I was gonna, I didn't even think of it. And I was just told my girl, like, oh yeah, it's gonna be, Jesus. She's like, yeah, no.
Yeah.
I was like, excuse me, bitch? I was like, excuse me? Like, what do you mean? She's like, yeah, like, no, let's give him, like, a new identity. Why do you want to, like...
Skylar or something?
Right.
How about like a Bailey,
Dude, these fucking new girls, dude. I swear to God, dude. I was like, I guess. But she kind of, like, made sense. Maybe she mind fucked me.
What's her sense? What is it? What,
We should name it Donna.
Because it's like, why give him a name? Give him, like, a brand new start. Give him his own identity. Like, let's just name him something else. Because in the end of the day, I was like, yeah, I didn't really like Jesus. It was hard for people to pronounce. I wish I had, like, a different name.
Jesus is hard to pronounce?
For white people.
Jesus.
Jesus.
And they always say a stupid joke about it.
Jose, Jesse. Like, they don't know how to say just Jesus. Is it Jesse?
They call you Jose sometimes?
All the time, dude.
For real?
Don't even get me started, dude.
That's crazy.
And so I told her, like, all right, what do you want to name him? So we picked the name together, and we named him Max, right? And I was like, I like it. It's a strong name, short.
Is it short for anything? Like
No, just Max. Just fucking Max. I always liked it. I always felt strong. It just feels like a cool name, like Max,
Is it usually short for Maximilian?
Jesus Sepulveda. Like, so Max, Jesus Sepulveda, right? So I go back, that's it, and then I go back home.
Oh, his middle name. You got to keep your name for them. Oh.
But then I go back home and I tell my Latino family, I was just like, oh no. And my dad's like, oh, so pinche Jesus, man. Jesusito. Baby Jesus. I'm like, no, he's actually gonna name Max. Max! King. Now I'm known as dude. Now I'm known as like the most bitchest person in the. He's like, you're gonna let her choose the hijos.
But his
You
name.
gotta have balls, cabrón. Okay, you gotta have. Go back over there and tell her. He's hyping my mind.
But you did name him Jesus though.
Yes.
His middle name.
traditional.
It's not enough. So he was.
I would have been like, yeah.
No, dude. And then he finds out later and disowns me, dude. Fucking. So now everything is like I'm not a man.
So what do you say to
He
him?
just be the people like my uncles. Hey, bitchy. Like, oh, you want to eat a taco and shit? Like, you gotta ask his wife because he doesn't have balls.
Oh fuck.
You were in the fucking grocery store. He's like, look, is that your son? Yeah, but not no more. He's a woman now. Oh, he's transitioning. Like, yeah, bitchy, yeah, I have no dick. Like, no balls. He's got the operation. Lovely. Like, yeah, fucking pussy man right here.
Pussy man.
And you don't talk shit back? What do you say to him?
I can't talk shit to my dad, dude. He wins every time, dude.
He just has more years of experience.
Yeah, I'm just over it. I can never.
With the Latino family, if you fuck up once, that's your nickname for the rest of your life.
Oh, for sure, dude. Anything you fuck up on, they can't take you seriously. Like, you can be a fucking manager, bro. You can graduate from Harvard, and they'll still remember, like, bitch, yeah, he got a graduation from Harvard, but he peed his pants every. Don't lie, cabrón. You pee your pants all the time when you were 5 years old. Yeah, he ain't shit, cabrón.
Oh, you're like, yeah,
shit.
like
He's the president. Dad, he's the president. You're like, humble. He shit his pants one time when we went camping. I never forget that. BJ president. Yeah.
BJ president.
I'm not gonna take orders from that guy. President Cagón. All the time.
President Cagón.
Shit pants. President shit pants.
Because he did it at fucking 9 years old.
Dude, they'll never let it go. They can, no matter what you do in your life, you still ain't shit to them. Like, I fucking, dude, I told them all the time, I was like, oh yeah, I'm on HBO now, this and that. Everybody's just like, oh my God, he's on HBO, your son. wow. And she's like, yeah, but he can't read. Give him a book. He can't read. He's lost, el cabrón. Where am I? He can't read. Mijo, it's a coloring book. Chinga. And I'm just like standing there like, all right. I just wanted you're fucking awesome or something. A compliment. But yeah, dude, I'm trying to change all that with my son. I'm gonna change it.
Do you have any new life views since having a son?
Yeah, dude, I'm not fucking like I used to. I'm like, this shit's dangerous, dude. This guy's in timeout, dude. This guy can change your life. I tell girls, like, back up, I'm gonna ruin your fucking life. Let me tell you something right now. I'm gonna fuck up your life for 9 months at least. Nah, but definitely, like, I want to be more bonding. I was like, I want to be more bonding.
How do you do that? With a baby just crying. It's like, hi.
Because I did this thing, dude, called skin to skin. Have you ever done that? Did you do skin to skin?
Yeah.
What's that?
That's when you took off his shirt. You're you know, shirtless.
At the hospital?
Shirt, yeah. And right away you just put him skin to skin so he can bond with the dad. So I was like looking at him, I was like, man, we're attaching right now. We're bonding. And I remember telling my dad, like, oh, did you ever do it? Like, fuck, not do it. Chinga. I was drunk. I was bonding with my friends and the beer. That's all I was doing.
I was bonding with the corona.
See, yeah, dude. So those are things that I'm just like, well, I guess I want to change that. I want to have more of like understanding when my son asks him questions and shit instead of just telling him what to do. I think so. Yeah.
I like all the guys in our dad's generation think all of us are gay.
Yeah, fucking pussies. Yeah.
No matter what culture, they're like, my son's so gay.
Oh yeah, dude. My dad calls me gay all the time. It's just because I didn't like I got menudo and he's like, oh hey, you want salsa? No, I don't want salsa. My stomach is like, pinche hijo, gay boy over here. Because it tickles my bajo. You think you like it, girl? I'm like, no, it's good.
You think you'd like it?
It gives me gastritis. I don't fucking.
He's like indigestion. All right,
It
whatever.
fucks up my stomach and shit. Because you're doing butt things, cabrón. Stop eating like that. Chinga. I'm like, what? So yeah, so everything is gay, right? Dude, I remember the gayest thing to my dad that I had to convince him for years that I wasn't gay was when I wanted to sleep over at my friend's house. Why you fucking, you know your friend Tyler? She's like, hey dude, we're all gonna fucking sleep over. Come dude. I was like, that sounds like fun. What do you guys do? Play video games and eat snacks?
Pizza, yeah.
This is fucking fantastic. Yes, I want to go. I rushed to my dad. I was like, Papa, hey, what do you want? And I was like, hey, I want to go to Tyler's house. For what? I want to sleep over at his house. Sleep over? What? He couldn't, dude. He almost crashed the car. He's like, get you out. What? Wait, okay. What do you want to do? I want to go to Tyler's house to sleep over. Sleep over with a boy. It's not just me. It's like 5 boys. 5 boys? Is there girls? Is there gonna be girls? I'm like, no girls. Why? I don't understand why you want to sleep with boys, cabrón. Why would you want to sleep with boys? And I was like, oh shit, I don't know. Why would I want to sleep? Now I'm questioning my shit. Like, yeah, why do I want to sleep with boys? It's like, hey, I don't know, something wrong with you, girl. I'm gonna keep my eye on you, girl. Hey, hide the cucumbers, cause I think this guy. He's gonna do things with the cucumbers and the bananas. Hide the bananas, porque este cabrón, he's getting curious, cabrón. And so that was a lot of shit. Like I remember.
You're not gonna do that to your kid?
Nah, dude, I'm letting him fucking go over there and sleep. Send over to his friend's house and probably get molested by the guy's dad or something. Which this is their biggest fear. They're like, I don't know.
A lot of our parents didn't understand sleepovers though.
Yeah.
Well, think about it. It's fucking weird.
Well, they didn't know what that was.
That's purely American.
Why are you gonna sleep at someone else's house?
That's American
My
for
dad
sure.
was an immigrant, which he didn't even trust the government, right? To trust another guy's fucking house and the guy's dad, that to him was like,
They're kind of right though.
They're right. Well, if you think about it, they're right.
Yeah.
But you know white kids, you don't fucking.
Yeah.
Everything is innocent and lovely and fucking. Everything's great.
My parents were freaked out with people coming over because they said if that kid slips in our house, his parents are gonna sue us.
Sue us, yes. Yes.
They got lawyers?
Yeah, like that.
Yes. That's true, dude. My dad hated having people over to the house. He just fucking hated
That was my parents
Like,
too. That was my
not
mom.
just sleeping over, but just coming over to kick it.
coming over to kick it. I remember one time I invited a friend over. My dad came out of the room. Mijo, hey, ven pa acá. And I was like, hey, what's up? I was like, who the fuck is that guy? I was like, oh, dude, that's my best friend. Best friend, get him the hell out of here. He doesn't have a house. Yelling for you to hear. He doesn't have a house. Get him out of here, come on.
He doesn't have a house.
Well, yeah, he has a house, but he's just coming over to my house and stuff. Like, no want nobody in the goddamn house. Nobody in the house, cabrón. Chinga, man, and he's gonna want to eat something. No.
Yeah.
like, why are you bringing these strays here?
Oh yeah, dude. One time I made a mistake of getting my friend like a Capri Sun. My dad sees it. He's like, "¿Qué ching hijo tu pinche?" I paid for that Capri Sun, and you're just gonna give it away, cabrón. Oh, dude. You want to hear the craziest one ever, dude? Dude, we were the first one in the neighborhood to get internet, dude. Like, I remember we're the first ones to get a computer and internet in the block, right? It was just like, and that's when the Kazaa was out, so I was making like burned CDs. I was burning CDs. But remember the internet used to come in a CD and a disc, like an AOL?
Yeah.
Remember that shit?
Like the trial one. Yeah.
So one day, my dad never fucking gives a fuck about the internet. All of a sudden, this day, he just like, all right, let me see what you doing here in the goddamn computer. Let me see how the internet works. And I'm burning the CD for my friend. For some reason, it stopped working. There's something wrong with the internet. It's not connecting. I was like, what the fuck? And my dad's like, chica, when I want to use it, nothing works in this fucking house. I'm like, hold on, give me a minute. I feel like I'm cracking the code or something. What the fuck am I doing? I connected the wire, what the hell? And then I get a knock at the door, and my friend shows up, and I'm giving him the burnt CD. So then I give him the burnt CD. I was like, oh, here you go. I took it out the disc, and I give it to him. And I come back, and I'm working on the computer, and my dad, in his mind, he's like, okay. I know what you're doing, cabrón. Okay? Vieja! He tells my mom, hey, come here. You know what he's doing? And I was like, what? He's like, he's burning the internet and the CD. He's burning the internet and the CD and giving it to his fucking friends. Like, what?
The whole internet?
Dude, because the AOL, he thinks I'm duplicating the AOL disc, and that's the internet, and giving it to my friends. He's like, I pay every month for internet for him to just give it away. Yeah. I'm like, Dad, that's impossible. Hey, give me the goddamn CD, cabrón. I'll show you. And I fucking had to run and tell my friend, like, no, dude, can I get the disc so I can show my dad? Now my friend's confused. I come back, and from yelling at me over and over, I start believing. I'm like, did I drag the internet inside the... Like, it starts fucking with you. You start believing their fucking anger. So you're like, what the fuck did I do? Dude, turns out that I just disconnected it from my feet. I kicked the thing. So the thing got disconnected. I just connected. I'm like, oh, that's what happened. He's like, that's his pendejo. It was a CD. That's why I got you. Thank God I brought it back, cabrón. Don't be giving it to your fucking friends. I'm like, you're fucking insane.
The internet away.
He thought I gave it away to the whole neighborhood.
That's so funny.
And he's working every fucking month to pay for the bill for me to just give it away. I was like, dude, that is impossible.
That shit was expensive back then, too.
Yeah, it was, dude.
He didn't understand.
What made him, like, want to get internet in your house? That's a hard sell.
Because we all said, because school and
yeah.
school and it's better and
Because it has encyclopedia.
bad grades.
So you and your siblings fought to, like, beg to get it?
Yeah, dude, we were fucking.
How many brothers and sisters do you have?
I have an older sister, a younger brother, and that was it for now until like later. My dad's, Latinos, they keep fucking. They have a baby, all of a sudden we're like, we're all grown, and you have another baby, like, damn, what the fuck?
Yeah.
We have a baby brother all of a sudden? I was in high school with a baby brother, I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, dude, they kept going. So, yeah, so at that time we were like fighting for the internet, and we convinced them, like, oh, yeah, if you gave me the internet, I'll get better grades, and that shit didn't work for me. Nah, I just kept fucking, like, my shit kept going downhill, dude. But yeah, but that was the craziest idea for him to think that I'm giving the internet away. Dude, he was a wild person, bro.
Do you see a different side of your dad now that he's a grandpa?
Yes.
Are you the first out of the 3 siblings?
No, my sister has like 3 kids. She be fucking. But my sister has like 3 kids, but this is like the first like Sepulveda. He has my last name.
Yeah.
So I didn't see it that way.
Those kids like aren't even his really.
Yeah, well, yeah. Whoa. They're light skinned for sure. We want to say it that way, but yeah, he's like the first supporter. But I understand my dad now. Like I understand everything he did. Everything I complained about has gone away. Yeah. Like any grudge that I hold against my parents it's gone. Cause now I accept that they were doing everything they could.
Yeah.
For us.
You're giving away internet. He goes, this stupid motherfucker.
No, but I get it. Cause you know what we do? Cause or at least what I did, I had like years of throwing shit at their faces. Like, oh, you never fucking. Gave me attention, or you never did this for me, and I wanted this, and you never did that. And I would always talk shit. And I would always tell, like, everything that I went through that was tough. I was like, this is hard because of you never helped out, and this and that. He's like, what about me? He's like, what about me? I came to this country, I didn't know the language, and nobody's helping me out. But yeah, you don't see that. You just see everything I did wrong. But what I do right? Yeah. I brought you here. You're here. You're a citizen. It's like, hey, but you want to tell me all the wrongs. When are you going to start talking about the rights? And I'm like, damn, dog, what the fuck am I... Now I felt like, well, I guess you're right. Guess I am a fucking spoiled brat. I had internet when I was in 3rd grade. Like, what the fuck am I talking about? You know?
Yeah, that is pretty crazy.
It's dumb shit that I just like will look at the bad, but then
That's just you being a kid, though.
yeah. And as a parent now, I'm just kind of like, I'm like, damn, dude. I don't know how they did it with 3.
Yeah.
And he didn't speak the language, and he was an immigrant. You know, how the fuck did they make that happen?
It's crazy.
It's always nuts to think about that shit,
Yeah.
And
man.
I'm quick to fucking talk shit and be like, oh, yeah, I had it hard. But it's so funny too, 'cause like, I can never talk about anything bad, because then he would always like flip it, right? I would always be like, oh, because I was FaceTiming him, and I kind of wanted him to be like, have like a father and dad moment. I was like, look, I have my son. I was like, man, it's hard, and you know, it's gonna be hard. I'm a little scared, but you know, I'm gonna make it happen regardless. He's my son, you know. And my dad's like, is that hard? Chinga, hard. That's not hard, cabrón. Hard is being an immigrant with no job. I only had $5, and I'm like, damn, can you give me a little bit of props? Something that I'm going through right now? Can we focus about me right now? My dad's just like, fucking hard, chinga. I got 3 kids. I don't even know if you were mine, cabrón. Raising all 3 of them. Chinga, man. Talking about hard. You can never talk about any complaining to your immigrant parents, right?
That's so funny.
It's so hard, right? It's fucking. I mean, did you guys grow up with immigrant parents? Or?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
But do you feel like that might like rub off onto your child, like, you know, 15, 20 years from now? You know what I'm saying?
But I mean, I'd probably be the old guy
right?
going like,
Can we imagine like a
you
future
think you
kid?
had it hard?
I think the hard part of a second generation parent is like, you know, when you have an immigrant parent, you have like these really hard values that are dope, but then the hard values are also like half is toxic and half of it is actually really productive.
Yeah.
So trying to like in the moment go like, oh fuck, here are the tools that I was given. Which ones fucked me up and which ones were good.
Finding the balance
and then
of
trying
it.
to make sure they go through.
Yeah, dude. But also, what's cool about the second generation or whatever, like, is like we can help with homework and stuff and field trips and like little things like that might not seem like a lot, but it was growing up. I didn't think I was worthy for a field trip. I honestly did not think I thought that was just for the white people. I'm like, oh, that's for them. I never thought it was for me because my parents lived like that. My parents were like, oh no, they were the immigrants.
Oh, right.
I was like, how was it sick? You know what I mean? Like, I didn't know that. I felt like I didn't belong in this country because they didn't belong. And everything was about, no, don't. Like in school, it's like, hey, don't. Like even if you got like an honor roll,
That's what white people.
he would get nervous. My dad would get. My sister's like, oh, I got an honor roll. We got to go do an assembly. They want the parents. No.
Yeah.
Mika, don't do these things.
Don't be so smart.
Yeah, he said, don't do attention. ¿Por qué? Don't. He said, but they want to give me an award. Okay, tell them to give it to the mail. No, they want problems. I want problems. Come on, I don't want problems. And then my dad would show up all fucking Batman style. We're watching my sister get an award. I'm her friend. I'm not her dad. Just in case, dude. Just in case. Very secretive, dude. He didn't like any attention, bro. This foot was fucking hidden, bro. This shit was fucking crazy.
Even when it's good.
What
Yeah.
did your dad do for work?
He was a welder. It was like yeah, it was like a
His
welder.
job is tough too.
Oh yeah, to him, like if you got a desk job, it's like, hi.
Yo, you know what's funny?
Because I like pussy.
Yo, all of my classmates in college that were Mexican, they said that like when they try to pursue higher education, all of their family members call them gay.
Oh yeah.
And they're just like, yo, I'm just trying to. They're like, you still in school? Why don't you work? They're like, I'm finishing up my freaking masters, bro. And they're like, oh, you think you're so smart? Shut up.
Dude, they don't get that shit. My dad, yeah, when it comes to like education, he was all like, go for education, but then he also like said, if like you're not gonna get good grades, just get a job already. I was like, bro, I'm like 13. There's still hope. I give up, cabrón. Go get a job. I'll get you a job where I work, cabrón. Like a ass. In the summers, I would work construction, dude. I would be like that Mexican kid that shows up in a truck with his dad and shit. And I had to like translate with my dad. Sometimes I was like, you know, it was so funny how like when I worked with my dad, he was afraid to talk shit to the guy, but he'll talk shit to me, right? Because he's afraid to tell the owner anything, but he'll talk shit to me.
He don't want to lose his job.
He don't want to lose his job and shit. But then he's like, okay, he'll talk shit the whole ride over there. Fucking John, I swear to God, if he tells me to redo the side of the house, that's it. I'm gonna fucking tell him. I'm gonna punch him in the face. And I'm just hearing him. He's just talking shit the whole time. 5 a.m, and I'm like, all right, Dad, relax. He shows up Like, hey, Mr. Johnson, ¿cómo estás? Good morning. Yeah.
He's on.
You know, fucking Mr. Johnson's just like, yeah, Leo, I'm gonna talk to you for a second. So the side of the house, can we just redo that? I don't think we want that extra. Okay, you want me to redo the side? Even I did 3 hours, but okay. You want me to redo? I can redo the house. Okay, no problem. And then he leaves. And he's like, chingada, son of a bitch, chingada about it. Come on, do something. You're just standing. And I'm like, dude, don't take it out on me. Don't take it out on me right now, dude. Just because he didn't like something that you worked on 3 hours, don't try to take it out. Go grab something. You're not standing like a fucking idiot. Haz algo. Shit. Man, do something. Stand straight, cabrón. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm just chilling. You got your fucking stupid face. Thinking about dicks all day. Go do something. You're like, what the fuck? Like, what? I'm just unloading things just because he didn't get his way, you know? But that was him, dude. Yeah, working with him was a fucking trip. Do you guys ever work with your families?
Yeah.
Thank God, no.
I did.
Fuck, dude.
That shit
Right?
sucked. It was at a dry cleaners every fucking
Oh,
day.
dude, they feel like they can talk to you a certain way.
Never ends.
And haven't you noticed that, like, other people at work, they talk to them friendly, but with family? Like, my dad fucking will work with somebody else and just be like, hey, can I please cut the... I was like, please? What the fuck? Who's this guy? Can I please cut the screws? Yeah, thank you so much. And with me, hey, stupid! Ven pa acá, stupid! Give me the goddamn screws, cabrón. It's like, why can't you...
I've done that shit. I told my
Why
mom
can't you
before.
talk to me like Sean and shit?
At the dry cleaners, my mom would be the one in the front talking to customers and stuff like that. I remember one time I got so frustrated. I was like, why don't you talk to me like you talk to customers?
Yeah, dude.
Hell of a thing to say.
That
dude.
shit is so different, right? She's like, oh, hi, how are you?
We're close.
She was like, that
That is the worst, by the way. That shit does happen. Once they close the fucking front doors, turn off the open sign. Oh, fuck.
oh, yeah, all hell goes
Yeah, you're
loose.
just gonna get
Yes.
beat in the back.